Hello, my name is Bill Coy. I'm bass fishing all my life, fish tournament trails all across the country, and we invented the lift mate, a power actuated lift assist for trolling motors. I think it's the next best invention since the power pole. We came up with this idea, me and my best friend Don and now partner. We were fishing the St. Johns River, and we decided to go across the sandbar to see if there's any fish in this big ditch. Naturally, I had to lift my trolling motor up to get across the sandbar. And then we fished there for a couple hours, and we were catching fish, and we didn't realize that the tide went out and the winds were blowing across the point and building up big waves on the other side of the bar. We decided we better head for shelter, and as we were crossing the sandbar, the trolling motor was up too high to bite in the deeper waves and the water on the other side. So I had to get on my hands and knees and lower or loosen this nut up to lower the trolling motor. Fell a couple times, got soaking wet. But anyway, as we got on the other side of the safe water, Don was in the back of the boat just laughing, carrying on. I said, "What are you laughing for?" He says, "You spent $1,100 on a brand new trolling motor and you're soaking wet and almost broke your back just to loosen this nut up." That's when Don and myself came up with this. You can see the trolling motor's going down to give you a better prop bite in deeper water. We can lift and lower this trolling motor and go in and out of the grass at pleasure. There's no bending over or pulling the rope to get your trolling motor free. We just raise the trolling motor vertically instead of holding the rope and the trolling motor like everybody done for years. We're out of here. I've been bass fishing the majority of my life, running these high performance boats in rough water, skinny water. My back's just shot. We used to have to bend over out here in rough water and loosen up this nut just to raise the trolling motor up to go across the sandbar, or to lower it because the waves are too big to get it to bite. The ability to do this and raise it now with the lift mate, you're stable on the deck at all times. You're not leaning over the side of the boat to raise the trolling motor when the water gets rough. You're not bending over to the side of the boat when the water's shallow to get it to a bedded fish. I can't tell you how many times this thing has saved my back from injury or just the ability to stay out on the water a couple hours longer. The lift mate runs off a 12 volt, wired to your outboard battery, and it gets charged as your outboard runs. There are no electrical current problems. It works for almost all manufacturers. It does not impede any travel up or down of your trolling motor. Whatever the manufacturer builds their trolling motor up, our lift mate will lift and lower that full range of motion. This lift mate has changed my life fishing. I can get into smaller, skinnier water, saves my back. I'm able to fish longer on the water per day. The more you fish, the more casts you make, more trophies you can bring home. Let this lift mate get your next trophy.